Right, we've come to Poolhall today. I'm going to take this fella over. Right, we're at Poolhall today on Meadow Lake, and we've got a nice surprise for you. The guest appearance has come, guest star has come back. You might be able to hear his phone ringing. Should have your phones off on silent. And here he is, the one and only Matty.
He's back.
He's back.
Hi viewers, you alright?
Yeah, so how have you been, Matt?
I've been really well, thanks. I haven't been out as much as I'd like to, but
how many fishing trips you done since demolishing Creek Lakes?
two.
Two fishing sessions.
I've done one on a river, first season it opened. I've done 48 hours on the river. It was absolutely rammed full of anglers, and it was 28 degrees. Blanked, turned up blank. I've also done one other session during the Easter holidays. I took the kids to a local lake by me, Arrow Valley Lake in Redditch, and that was a blank as well, and that was freezing. So
yeah,
I'm a big blanker.
Yeah, he catches in France. Yeah, he catches in France.
That's right.
Right, so yeah, we're on swims.
We're on
Old Hut and Bailiff, and we're going to have a bit of a fishing competition. Who can catch the most carp and catfish?
So Kieran versus
Matt. That's it. Special guest appearance. And we've got, you'll see it now how we've decided who picks the swim, and then we'll go from there. So we'll just keep you updated on the score. We've got 24 hours, and the most captures wins.
Just to clarify the rules before we start, what fish count?
Carp and catfish count.
Carp and catfish count.
Because there is quite a lot of catfish in here, so if we do start hooking loads of catfish, then we'll count them in.
Yeah, okay then, but we're after carp. We'll see, we might pick up a few other things. There's a 67-pound catfish in here, and I think if you catch that, that's definitely got to count.
Yeah, it's got to count, 100%, yeah. Alright then, so we'll keep you updated. Now that's carpy.
Really carpy.
Been bit already. While it's recording, you got a fever? How many you got?
One? You can do one shot at a time.
So? Oh, should we get another one then?
Oh, I don't like it. You've got loads of fever.
Oh, it's closest to the cup.
Oh, girl.
If not, get it in.
Okay.
It's alright then. Is that recording?
Yeah. So closest to the cup.
Here we go. This is the competition for peg choice.
Closest to the cup.
Closest to the cup. We're going to mark it with this feather. Paper, scissors, stone, who goes first?
Maybe should we flip a coin through again?
Yes!
Aha!
That's it here then. I wanted to go second. Oh my god! Did you see that? Oh my god! Basically got to get it in. Oh my god!
That's nuts.
Oh, that was close. So which peg would you have chose?
I would have chosen this one.
This is what I'm choosing. Yes.
Safe. Right, so this is the swim. I can't remember if it's called the bailiffs. Oh, mosquitoes are absolutely ravenous here. So this is my swim. So you've got loads of options here. First coming in, you've got margins here. This here is actually, there's a bridge. It was a separate small lake there, but they've cut through it. Put a bridge there, so the lakes are now connected. But yeah, there's overhanging trees over there. And that's an island there. To be honest, I stood in the swim thinking, I was trying to look for some activity. And there was so much to choose from where I could put the rods. But the only thing that I seen was a fish on the spot there. And I thought, I know there's quite a good stack of fish in here, so put all the rods on one area. And yeah, just bait a tight spot and wait for them to come. And it's worked. I've had one at least, so I've got Matty in the next swim, which is literally just there. That's where that big tree is. But yeah, it's a lovely venue. If you come here, get something for the mosquitoes. I'll bet I've been bit 20 times, 30 times. As soon as you get here, they'll just boom, land in on you.
Hello, here we are. It is now 6 a.m. Been up for about an hour. Kieran has had one, the jammy bugger, about an hour ago. Nothing for me yet. There's a lot of fizzing and foaming. I had an occurrence in the night where the middle rod absolutely ripped off at 1 o'clock. I went out to it, hit it, and there was nothing there. So I put it straight back out on the spot, and I've slept since. So the lake does look really, really nice. Really nice. There's a lot of fizzing in action, so I'm going to keep quiet. I'm going to run you through my spots and rigs shortly.
Got one. So I put about 12 bombs in last night, all 3 rods in one area. It's about 5 o'clock, I think this went off about 4:30. On a seeded plum wafter, trimmed down just to an odd size, on a multi-rig. I've got the other 2 on Ronnie's, so we'll give it, there's fish on the spot at the minute, but we'll give it another couple of hours and then we might change all of them onto bottom bait. So yeah, just over £14. Angry common, ripped off. And, didn't give too much of a fight actually, but tried to give more of a fight on the bank. Yeah, good start. And I've seen the spots fizzing away. It's foaming. I've seen a few shows, so I quickly slinged him and got the rod back out and put another 6 bombs out there just to keep them on the spot. So I'll be expecting another take, hopefully. So yeah, good start. See if we can't get into a bigger one. Would be nice. Lovely. Go and tell your mum. Off she goes. Right, so in this session what I've decided to do is try to create an area of spodding a carpet of feed. There's a lot of fish in here. This is Poolhall again, where I was the previous week. So there's a lot of fish in here, so I'm just going to try and draw them all into one tight area and put all 3 rods close together. So some things that I add to it are, my base of my mix is normally always hemp and maize, cooked into chilli flake. So that's normally my basic mix. Now what I'll do is I'll walk around the supermarket or around the shop and try to select a few things. Basically what we eat, carp eat most of it. But I'm going to be going down like a nutty, sweet theme on this one. So I've got some almond milk. This will give you a nice cloud in the water as well. So we'll have that in. I'm going to be crushing some boilies and pulling it in later, so that was so cool, that goodness in. There's a no nut rule on here, so that gets you around that and gives you a nutty flavour. Next one, honey. If you can see smoke, I've got some mozzie candles, mozzie sticks or whatever they are lit, because they're absolutely everywhere. Honey, lovely. Get a load of that in there. Get that nice and sweet. Yeah, good stir. Next one, salt. Now, would have preferred a rock salt or a sea salt, but I didn't have any in the shop. I went into, unfortunately, so left with table salt. We love it, the carp love it. Get a good chunk of that in there. You got to remember, even though it looks like a lot, it is going to be diluted in the water. I like to think it gives like a bit of a halo around your bait. So that's that. And now to stodge it up a bit, I've got some dregs of some bags of bank bait boilies. And what I'll do, through the boilie crusher. This isn't the actual bucket designed for this Ridge 1 kit. So I've got a bit of the tiger nut banoffee, I don't know, 1/4 kilo. That can go in. See, these have been glugging. So they're nice. In fact, I'll keep a few for hook baits in case I decide to put just a straight bottom bait on. That again, 1/4 kilo of insector chock. I'll keep a few again for hook bites. Can get in there. And then less than a quarter kilo of sesame seed. Keep doing that. Seeded plum. This one seems to be producing the most for me out of all three at the moment. Smells lovely. Keep a few of them for up bites. Oh, and all that blub as well. Lovely. Take the lid on. Get crushing. Just keep spinning him round. On the handle of the bucket in a minute. Let's keep spinning him round, have another check. What it's going to do is give you some boilie crumb in there. It's going to soak all the goodness up and release that goodness out of the boilies. Turn this handle around, getting on my nerves. You can see there what it's doing. Turn it into boilie crumb. I'll probably give it another whiz round and then tip this what's in there, because you want a few whole ones, half of ones in there. So as you can see, you've got some boilie crumb in there, which will soak all the goodness up, and then get some full ends in there. Mix around, and that'll stodge it up as well. Get all that goodness in there. Right, so that's a good mix now. Probably give it half hour, an hour, let it soak in a little bit, come back and have a look and then get some out. Oh, it's a bank bait. They've also been kind enough to send me out some insector chock stick mix. So I'll be giving this a go on a couple of rods. I won't be doing it in the stick mix form because I haven't got a stick mix funnel web tube at the minute. But I'll be using it as like a ground bait and just pulling it in normal PVA mesh, hooking it on. I'll generally do that with soft links anyway, whether it be crumb boilie or something, just to add a bit of weight to it. Help stop tangles then. Oh, let's have a look. Another mosquito. Lovely. Alright. I'll get a bit in there. See the texture of it. Now, that might be good enough just to put straight in a stick mix. It's moist enough to put straight in. What I was going to do is add a bit of this to it, which I can't do anyway. Should be alright. Get a bit of your spod mix flavour in there. That's it. Yeah, so it looks like it is actually ready to use straight out of the bag if you wanted to. Right, so this is how I'm doing the stick mix, which I know is unconventional. And then I'm just hooking it on. Now, sometimes I'll do the Ronnie rigs like this with the uncoated braid. Probably 50-50 whether I do it with a stiff boom and an uncoated braid, but I'm just trying to gauge which one seems to catch me more, and to be honest, I've found that the uncoated braid seems to come better. So if I had the stiff boom on, I wouldn't put a bag on, I'd just put foam. But as I've got the uncoated braid, I need some weight on this end to stop any tangles. So that's the stick mix on there, plus it's going to give you a little bit of attraction around the hook bait. Okay, I'm going to get that one back out. So, fish number 2, which also equals 2-0 to Kieran, 2-0 to Kezza. £19 mirror. I've only had common so far, including the other lake. I've been resting a little bit. There we go. £19, got a bit of a sore on his underbelly, probably from spawning, so I shall treat that. That's the other side, £19 on the dot. Lovely fish, give up a good fight this one. Scream and run as well. Right, see if we can get even bigger. This one was on high-vis yellow Ronnie rig with a supple boom. Just put the rod back out, another 6 bombs, go again. Hey, Matty's caught a pike, which he's trying to take a point for. It's currently 2-0 to Kieran.
No, I'd say 2-1. Kieran said catfish count.
Catfish count because there's a lot of catfish in here.
There's a lot of pike in here.
I didn't know that. It's just catfish and carp.
The rules were fish, but not including
Right,
bream
I'll
or
give you
tench.
half a point, otherwise it just doesn't go on.
Oh, you are 2-0 now.
Well,
2-1
no, it
up.
means if you catch 2, it means you win. You don't have to catch 3 to win. So you taking the half a point or you having nothing?
Yeah.
You having half a point?
Oh, go on then.
Right, I'll give him half a point for a fucking pike.
This is just payback for the annihilation in France, this is.
Yeah.
So, I don't really know how to handle these. I'm sure Paul will know.
I think you've put your finger in the mouth to try and keep them still.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna get it out, I don't think.
You're not getting out?
Do you think I should?
Yeah, of course.
Should I put it on your knocking, mate?
Yeah, get it on.
Hang on, I'll bring it over.
You're treating it like a carp, won't you?
Yeah, I'll bring it over.
Move the binoculars.
Well, there it is. That's all you're getting from me.
That's a lovely specimen of a pike.
How much would you give me for that?
Yeah. £6-7.
Yeah,
If that.
that's it. It's going back.
Let's have a look at its mouth.
Look at the rifle shots down it.
Bloody no. Ooh, I don't even want to go close to it.
I know, how scary are they? Look. Whoa! Look at it. Get a picture of that.
Whoa! That'll do.
Yeah, done.
Lovely.
A lot of mozzies around here. The mozzies here are like fucking crows. They're that big. There you go, mate.
Lovely. Yes.
Mate, you turn my cooker off, please.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I'm in the lilies. I'm in the lilies, mate.
Yeah, just keep the tension on it.
Nothing's pulling back.
Just keep the tension. Don't want to be too hard with it. Just keep that steady tension.
Nothing pulling.
Can't feel anything at all. You could try walking back slowly.
Line normally saws through lilies, doesn't it? Change of wind direction and the addition of new anglers on the other end of the lake could have caused the fish to move that way.
Can you feel anything kicking?
Nothing at all. That's disappointing.
Is that a barbed, is it?
Yeah.
You're gonna put it back on, just see if it runs.
So I've just had screaming run as I was about to cook breakfast. Kieran come round for his bacon and eggs. Ripped off, straight into the reeds. I was fishing locked up, into the lilies, sorry. I was fishing locked up. Solid, I've held it for about 5-10 minutes. Nothing, the fish weren't pulling back. Managed to pull it through and it's just come back absolutely perfect. So I don't know what it was caught on. The hook's still sharp as hell. There's nothing been straightened, no damage. Does make you wonder how the fish do this. But yeah,
Little buggers.
little buggers, so don't be despondent. Let's get it straight back on the spot.
What's the score currently?
The score is 2 to 0.5.
Right, Matt. Got 5.5 hours left.
5.5 hours left. starting to get a bit worried now. Still on a blank. I got a 0.5 point for a pike. Don't really count. I need absolutely desperate.
Well, now, because you had a 0.5 of a point,
Two fish to win.
you only need 2 fish to win,
Which
yeah.
can happen easily, but at the minute I'm just chef.
Yeah.
All I am is on the chef.
And tea and coffee maker.
I lost that one in the lilies, which really annoys me. And I had a screamer at 1 AM in the night. They're all ifs and buts, but get down at the minute.
Do you reckon you should have had your clutch a bit tighter on that one of the lilies?
Well, it was tight anyway. You come over and seen the bend in the rod. It's because I'm fishing so tight to him.
Maybe a tight line.
Don't know.
You just get
I don't know whether
you get a crap line lay then, don't you?
I don't know whether you should use less bait to get your bites quicker, or use more bait because you're getting wiped out fast because there's a lot of fish in here, isn't there?
I think I found quite a happy medium.
You've put 12 spawns out for 2 fish.
Well, no, I've put 12, caught a fish, put 6, caught a fish, put 6. Probably catch another fish.
The window's changed now though, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, and it's cooled down a lot.
Cooled down a lot. So, we'll see. How many, what's the time now?
11:10. We got to 4:30. Oh, the rods will be out. We'll be leaving for 4:30.
Yeah.
So we probably only got 4.
Is it raining again?
Felt a little bit of rain. Oh, it is, look.
Yeah, it's raining again.
Oh, here we go.
This is good. It's pushed the fish back to the bottom, hasn't it? They've been cruising around the top.
Yeah.
Right, viewers, you're never going to believe this. The middle rod has now gone off shortly after that last video, and you'll never believe what I've got in here. It's not what we're after, and you'll laugh and joke about this. It is yet another pike whilst carp fishing. So me and Kieran joked about him giving me half a point, because you know we're in a competition. Half a point for a pike. All joking apart, I've now got 2, so I'm 1 point. He's only on 2 points, so I could technically win this by catching pike all afternoon. He's gonna hate this. Not a bad size either. Who would have thought that pike would like boilies?
Right, that's the end of the session. I'll let you tell the story.
Well, I suppose. Oh yeah, we're just packing up now. We've been here for 24 hours. Kieran's won 2-0.
2-1.
No, I'm not counting the pikes.
You're not counting the pike now, but if he'd have had 4 pike, I bet he'd have cut.
I had 2 pikes, so he was giving me half a point, but I'm not counting that. Really, it's his only carp. Yeah, shame we're not here longer. The weather's turned for the better now, isn't it? Look at the smile on his face. Fucking hell. Fizzing up all over his swim, by the way.
Yeah, there's quite a few fish here now, but we've got to get gone, so that's the end. And what can I say? Top Rod's done it again.
Again,
yeah. That's it.
We'll see. Hang on, wait. Stay tuned for next week.
Oh yeah, next week, yeah.
We're having a social at Stanwick, and then stay tuned again the following week. Another social.
Norton Disney.
With Paul Pegg.
With Paul, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Right, see you later. Bye.
See you later.
That's out.
Right, what you got here, mate?
Catfish. Second catfish in my life. This is part of the extras on the vlog because we've already done the last entry.
Yeah, we've already packed up.
Free one now.
Don't know whether you can see it out there, but his swim is absolutely bubbling up. Gutted he's got to go.
Yeah. It's only the second catfish in my life.
Hopefully your last.
Hopefully my last. Yeah. Hopefully the last.
Quickly weigh it, yeah?
Yeah, I'll do it a quick way. Just to see what we're getting. Hard to tell, isn't it? Well, I don't know.
What would you estimate then? Give it a guess.
20.
20. Let's have a look. So you're not far off there.
Yeah.
Just under 20 maybe. I don't know. It is hard to tell with them, isn't it?
Oh no, you're nowhere near. Oh no. 15.
Yeah.
Just over 15. Or just under
Just
15?
under 15. Give it 15 on the nose.
Yeah, give it 15. Yeah, because they slim off on the tail, don't they?
Yeah, really slim tails.
Tail.
Can't believe that fizzing out there.
I ain't touching it.
Look at that.
Do you want to do a video?
What do you mean not touching it? You need to pick it up for the camera. And then I want a picture on my phone as well.
Graham. Graham.
Oh, look at that. Look at the camera then. Smelly cat.
Yeah, smelly cat, smelly cat.
Just going to release her back now. Not done too bad, have you, for a 24 hour?
No.
It's all felt a bit of a rush. It hasn't actually been a full 24 hours either. So we got here late and we've got to go 2 hours early. So, and off she goes.
Off she goes into the deep.
Well done, mate.
Nice one.
Now that's not carpy.
Now that's not coffee.